Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast special edition series where I predict how every men's college basketball tournament will pan out as I go round by round and pick winners based on my projections. Next up is the Mountain West Conference. And the tournament will be held at the Thomas Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. And before I do my predictions, I'm going to look back on my preseason predictions and see how I did. First place I had Utah State. They came in second. Second place I had San Diego State. They came in first. Third place I had Nevada. That was a good pick. Fourth place I had New Mexico. They came in seventh. Fifth place I had Boise. They came in fifth. Sixth I had Fresno State. They finished in eighth. Seventh I had UNLV. They came in fourth. Eighth I had Air Force. They came in ninth. And ninth I had Colorado State, who came in sixth. 10th, I had Wyoming, who came in last. And in San Jose State, I had in last, and they came in 10th. All right, so not bad with the predictions. There's no disasters like I had in a couple of other conferences. So without further ado, here we go. First round tomorrow, Wednesday, March 4th. 9-seeded Air Force versus 8-seeded Fresno State. 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 o'clock Pacific. Air Force 11-19 on the season, 5-13 in conference play. Fresno State 11-18 on the year, 7-11 in conference play. The pick, Fresno State, as I have them projected as a 2.5-point favorite. 10-seeded San Jose State versus 7-seeded New Mexico, 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific, tomorrow March 4th. San Jose State 7-23 on the year, 3-15 in conference play. New Mexico 18-13 on the year, 7-11 in conference play. The pick, New Mexico. Tomorrow night, March 4th, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, 11-seeded Wyoming versus 6-seeded Colorado State. Wyoming 7-23 on the year, 2-16 in conference play. Colorado State 20-11 on the year, 11-7 in conference play. The pick, Colorado State. New Mexico I have projected as a 9.5-point favorite. Colorado State a 14.5-point favorite. The quarterfinals, which are all Thursday, March 5th. 8-seeded Fresno State versus 1-seeded San Diego State. San Diego State 28-1 on the season, 17-1 in conference play. 2:30 CBS Sports Network. To pick San Diego State as I have them projected as a 15-point favorite. 5 o'clock CBS Sports Network. 5-seeded Boise State at 4-seeded UNLV. Boise State 19-11 on the season, 11-7 in conference play. UNLV 17-14 on the year, 12-6 in conference play. These two teams have been solid throughout the season. With home court advantage, I do like the Rebels here to win this game, led by Bryce Hamilton. The pick, UNLV, as they are favored by 2.5. As if this game was elsewhere, Boise State would have been a slight half-point favorite. 9 o'clock CBS Sports Network, 7-seeded New Mexico versus 2-seeded Utah State. Utah State 23-8 on the season, 12-6 in conference play. The pick, Utah State, and I have them as a 7.5-point favorite. 6-seeded Colorado State versus 3-seeded Nevada. 11:30 CBS Sports Network. Nevada 19-11 on the season, 12-6 in conference play. This should be a very close game with a little bit of an advantage playing in state. I like the Wolfpack in this one, so give me Nevada, who I have as a 3.5-point favorite. Semifinals. 4-seeded UNLV versus 1-seeded San Diego State. Friday, March 6th, 9 o'clock on the CBS Sports Network. This should be a good game as the Rebels have been hot of late. The Aztecs' lone loss came against the Rebels, and I think they avenged the loss here. Prediction, San Diego State. 11:30 on CBS Sports Network. 3-seeded Nevada versus 2-seeded Utah State. This should be a fun battle between the two of the better teams in the conference. As all of the Wolfpack have played of late, the better team is the Aggies, led by Sam Morrell. The pick, Utah State. I have them projected as a 6-point favorite. It would have been 9 if the game was elsewhere. And now San Diego State and Utah State as a 2-point favorite against Nevada. Championship game, 2-seeded Utah State versus 1-seeded San Diego State. 5:30 on CBS on Saturday, March 7th. This should be a good conference title game between two solid teams. The Aggies have a shot at an at-large bid if they lose this game. But the Aztecs are playing for a 1 seed, and I think they'll win this conference tournament led by Malachi Flynn. So the prediction is San Diego State, and I have San Diego State projected as an 8-point favorite in this matchup. So I have San Diego State going on to the big dance and winning the Mountain West auto bid. And Utah State could very well settle for an at-large. Next up is the NEC.